Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the first crack at it in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stribling. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Lacey. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rebels are flying down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets away from one, finds some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a man. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, that's a big mistake, and listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He leaves it with his back. There he goes! Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Stribling. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Made a defender miss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The snap sets up the throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Lacey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Turning it on. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
What a weapon this kicker is. When you've got leg talent like that, you're liable to score from anywhere on the field. Just get the ball close to midfield, and you could put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. On the run, fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Claiborne. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown.
Ball is loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lee.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Gonna run it. It's Lacey. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. There's the pressure. How in the world did the offense retain possession? That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining 1st half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the 2nd half of the Birmingham Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught over the middle. It's Claiborne. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Got the quick completion. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes.
A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Now sliding to his left. Finding open areas. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's first and 15 for this offense. Release to the back. Got him in the open. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's second and long.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Claiborne.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved. Out on the perimeter in space, we could do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's dribbling. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Pulls it in, it's Lee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Caught in the backfield, it's dribbling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right foot. Nice job.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Demon Deacons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Turning it on. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when does panicking ever really help. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.